Welcome to Asian Star Trend. Our channel updates hot news about Asia's most popular stars. Please subscribe and comment to help us update better videos. When Meng, standing at an elegant 172 centimeters, appears beside the statuesque 188 centimeters Chen, the screen instantly transforms. It's not just a height difference, it's a magnetic contrast that draws every eye. Their silhouettes alone tell a story: long limbs, fluid movement, and the perfect symmetry of tall and taller. It's as if the director placed a living magazine cover into motion, but beneath the picture-perfect visuals lies something deeper. Viewers might first be mesmerized by the aesthetics, graceful strides, confident postures, and that irresistible long legs-only energy. Some fans lightheartedly comment, Meng has finally found the one man who lets her wear heels without a second thought. Others call their pairing eye candy with emotional calories. And it's true, their height difference does more than please the eye, it sets the stage for a dynamic, layered relationship. Shen's quiet strength, emphasized by his towering presence, radiates reliability. Meng, with her poised elegance, moves like a woman who doesn't need saving, but might still choose to lean, just slightly, into that solid shoulder beside her. Together, they create a silent push and pull, a tension that lingers between glances and body language alone. Every scene between them feels like a promise of something more, a challenge, a secret, a story still unfolding, and that's the beauty of it. You come for the visuals, but you stay for the chemistry, the subtext, the way their physical contrast mirrors emotional distance and closeness. It's a reminder that sometimes, what draws us in is not just what we see, but what we sense. By the time the credits roll, you're left wondering, what else are they hiding in the spaces between those inches? In a visual era where height gaps and aesthetic contrast often serve as mere decoration, Meng and Chen managed to turn it into something far more compelling: emotional storytelling in motion at 172 centimeters and 188 centimeters respectively. Their physical pairing is immediately striking. Shen's tall, grounded frame emanates a quiet sense of security and unspoken "you're safe here." Opposite him, Meng moves with a dancer's poise, her independence shining through each step. But it's what happens between those steps, the flickers of eye contact, the shared silences, that elevates their dynamic beyond surface beauty. Their chemistry doesn't scream, it simmers. A mix of unspoken rivalry and an almost instinctive protectiveness dances in the space between them. The result? A pairing that feels less like casting and more like fate in a media landscape saturated with perfectly curated romances. What makes Meng and Chen stand out is their ability to evoke tension, not conflict, but electricity. Whether they're walking side by side or simply standing still, there's always a sense that something is about to happen. It's the kind of presence that makes viewers hold their breath without realizing it. Fans call it sweetness on the edge of a blade, a romance that teeters between affection and suspense. It's thrilling, addictive, and emotionally charged. Their rise in popularity isn't just about visuals, it's about resonance. Watching them feels like watching the beginning of a storm you don't want to end. And perhaps that's why people keep coming back, not just for the beauty, but for the story etched in every glance. Because in a world of predictable love stories, Meng and Chen offer something rare: the thrill of not knowing what comes next. Each time Meng and Chen draw near on screen, it feels less like a scene and more like a countdown. The tension isn't decorative, it's visceral. Eyes meet, breaths catch, and suddenly, the air feels razor thin. Theirs is not a gentle flirtation or formulaic romance. It's a confrontation wrapped in chemistry, a challenge laced with intimacy. There's something dangerous in the way they move around each other. Meng's gaze is sharp, defiant. Chen's half-smile betrays both amusement and restraint. Together, they create a rhythm that feels more like a duel than a dance, yet never without undertones of something tender. The audience isn't just watching, they're bracing. This is what makes them magnetic, the emotional ambiguity. It's not about who falls first, it's about who dares not to. Every frame feels like it could tip into either passion or rupture. It's that thrilling uncertainty that makes viewers lean in, pulse quickening, and what's most striking is the authenticity behind it all. The sweetness on the blade doesn't feel scripted, it feels lived in. Whether embedded in the plot or bubbling through behind-the-scenes chemistry, the emotions they convey are textured and raw. You don't just watch them, you feel the risk. Their debut pairing is nothing short of electrifying. Critics might call it four-arrow spark, but fans simply call it unforgettable. Whether locked in conflict or sharing a fleeting look, Meng and Chen deliver not just performances but emotional stakes in a world full of polished, predictable pairings. They offer something rare, a romance built not on comfort, but on risk. And that, perhaps, is the real reason audiences can't look away. Meng and Chen aren't just acting, they're duetting. Their on-screen presence isn't a solo performance but a finely tuned exchange where tension and tenderness rise in tandem. Sometimes one leads, sometimes they lock in perfect harmony, but the effect is always electric. Especially in confrontation scenes, the emotional back and forth feels less like conflict and more like choreography. Their every glance, pause, and inflection lands with precision, pulling viewers into a world where feelings aren't spoken, they're felt. Take one particularly intense argument. Meng's fire collides with Chen's quiet restraint. Sparks fly, but not recklessly. Instead, each line reveals layers of vulnerability, pride, and something unspoken beneath it all. It's this emotional depth, this refusal to settle for surface-level drama that makes their chemistry unforgettable, and audiences have noticed. Every frame they share triggers online debates, analyses, and memes. Their height gap? A viral talking point. Meng's high heels? Now a trending fashion reference. Even casual glances between them are dissected like scientific data. Fans have formed research groups, produced emoji packs, and written essays decoding every look and line. The phenomenon has been dubbed the K-Tang Carnival, a nationwide celebration of their captivating dynamic. What's most remarkable is that none of it feels forced. Their bond both as characters and company stars feels lived in. When Meng admitted in an interview that she felt genuinely safe acting opposite Chen, it wasn't just a sweet moment, it was fuel for the fandom's emotional investment. In a landscape crowded with cookie-cutter romances, theirs stands apart. Theirs is sweetness on the edge of a blade, a perfect blend of danger, trust, and longing. It's not just chemistry, it's chemistry with consequence. And it's made Meng and Chen the most compelling on-screen pairing of the year. Just when you're convinced they're on the verge of breaking up, they draw closer. And just when they seem like rivals, a flicker of concern reveals something deeper. It's this emotional contradiction, this constant push and pull, that leaves viewers both anguished and addicted. In their story, audiences don't just watch, they relate. Whether it's the silent courage of unspoken affection or the thrill of emotional confrontation, Meng and Chen offer more than performance. They offer recognition. Their dynamic refuses to follow cliché. The uncertainty of their rivalry keeps fans guessing at every turn. It's like watching a blade-edge ballet, dangerous, delicate, and impossible to look away from. This unpredictability has made them the breakout duo among a new wave of so-called scientific CPs, where emotional depth and psychological tension take center stage. As Meng's star rises and her pairing with Chen garners ever-growing attention, viewers are beginning to ask, what makes chemistry truly work? In an industry often crowded with glossy but hollow romances, this pairing cuts through with sincerity, emotional tension, and remarkable visual harmony. Their success isn't coincidence. It's the product of real interaction, layered performances, and rare compatibility. Their influence has started a ripple effect. More production teams are studying their formula, eager to recreate this alchemy. But true chemistry can't be manufactured, it must be discovered. Whether Meng and Chen become the long-standing standard for emotionally rich CPs remains to be seen. But one thing is clear, they've opened a new chapter in screen storytelling, offering viewers not just sweetness, but sweetness sharpened by truth. For those who followed this journey, thank you. Your passion turns every scene into a shared experience. Stay with us, more heartbeats, more stories, more unforgettable moments are just ahead.